What I love about my city is that sometimes you can walk by, I can just smell someone smoking a joint, and isn't that beautiful?
Okay, so last episode was months ago. Sorry, I think a lot has happened. A lot. My birthday came and went. I had fish and chips. Thank you for asking. Um, got my master's degree. I was shown as given service to the school. It was awesome, except that instead of actually talking about that, they let some kids do some stupid Bright Eyes cover. I still have no job. I almost got a job, except it was like they needed a fucking catering company for paying a person $20 per hour. It was unfeasible. Kids do not let anyone take advantage of you, and especially not in the name of non-profit industrial complex. Well, still really into Star Trek. Get it out of the way, and we're gonna just gonna play some recordings I did the other night while I was super high and watching the Star Trek 2009 version, which is actually, I think, the first Star Trek movie I ever saw. I can't remember if I saw that one in theaters or um, Into the Darkness was the other one.
Space, the final frontier.
So you're listening to Hype Femme, and this is Hype Femme, and she is high right now, and she's watching the remake of Star Trek, the 2009 one. I said this wouldn't become a Star Trek episode, but do you want an episode or not? Well, here you go. Anyway, so in this movie, basically, it's a lot of things that have a lot of potential. So the vein of it is like trying to convince this other, everyone around that Spock, Spock, because in the memes, pointy ears, definitely the greatest ever. Not emotional, very logical, right? But anyway, his home planet just got blown up by this guy. And then so to like and this like in a reboot or timeline, Kirk is supposed to be the captain in the original, and this one he's not. So to get it to become captain, he has to show that his best friend in the original is emotionally compromised to be captain because he just let his planet fucking explode. This is hilarious, and we're not such a bad movie. It could actually make a funny Star Trek. I don't know.
These are the continuing voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Their ongoing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life forms and new civilizations.
So that was the great. Listen, I have fallen deep into the Star Trek hole. Don't you think that you'll be escaping from this? But also at the same time, I don't know. I'll try to be good. Besides Star Trek and graduating, I went to Arizona, which I absolutely hate with all my life. Got heat stroke at the Grand Canyon, a place I've seen a million times. Um, some weed was okay. I mean, if you have listened to the ever first show, or even the trailer, it's all about like how the first time I ever had a gummy bear is what got me and stuff like that. But anyway, um, so yeah, Then my cousin came to visit me. It's nice. No one in my family ever comes to visit me except for my mom, and sometimes we get into fights. Tomorrow's her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Please don't be listening to this podcast. I have never touched the devil's leaf in my life. Ever. Nope. Anyway, so also it's going to be a year since I started doing my radio show, and that's been great. I really like it. It's interesting. I try to learn some of the audio stuff and pass it back and forth, and there's I should do more talking on this show, but sometimes I get shy. I know. Me? Shy? Right. Right. Because then we, went to cool museums. This place is now for grunge. We saw Tears for Fears, which we both love. We love Tears for Fears. We've seen them before. This time was really, really great. I got sick. Really sick. For the first time in the pandemic. It was not fun. So be careful out there. But yeah, you know, my cousin, so like he's, well, I'm going to Arizona actually let me bond with another one of my cousins over with smoking and stuff like that. So, God, please don't ever tell my mother because anyway, as my cousin, I was like, this is smell more like weed. And in places in the United States, like here, Seattle or New York or Los Angeles. Apparently, Los Angeles is beating us. I need us to start smoking more weed in higher quantities. Thank you very much. But yeah, jail, like, doing drugs in public, it's misdemeanor. It's so incredible. It's, people are doing drugs all the time in the privacy of their homes. Rich people are doing drugs like crazy. But God forbid that you do it in public and that you don't look the right way. It's just, I don't know. Things are kind of bad, everyone, not just me, just in the world in general. At least we have marijuana. And you think, I'm like, oh, am I just self-medicating? Yeah. This is medicinal. There's a reason the dispensaries remain open during the pandemic. No, but it is also sometimes helps me gain a clarity, like to be able to look at things as they are, when they really, really suck. Other stuff to catch up that's interesting. I feel like after a creative slump, maybe some things are coming back. Yeah. Yeah, that could be good or terrible. Who really knows?
To boldly go